Chocolate. Smooth, creamy, and completely delicious. While for most of us it's something that comes over the counter, for 30-year-old Martin Cho, this is his job. Martin is a chocolatier with Devonport Chcolates and is in the process of learning how to perfect the art of making chocolate.
This year they give position about the chocolate maker. So yeah, I'm learning at the moment as well. So yeah, I'm very happy.
We chose to train Martin because he came here on a contract role when we were busy over Christmas, and he was fantastic. He has a fantastic work ethic. He fitted in with the team right away. It was like he'd always been with us.
Oh, he's excellent. He's basically starting off from scratch, but he's learning perfectly. So what he's doing is he's making a perfect product, and people don't have the patience to do that. So he's one of those people that's just got the knack.
Chocolate is notoriously difficult to work with, and chocolate making is very labour-intensive.
Like, it has its own personality, it has off days and it has really good days as well. And if you talk to any of the chocolatiers, I'm sure Martin talked about it as well, it is temperamental. The slightest change in humidity or heat can affect the product that you produce.
You've got to be looking at the chocolate all the time. It goes through various stages. It can be very good for a long period of time, and other times it can go thick very quickly. So then we have to heat it down, and sometimes it can be just a matter of putting a hairdryer onto it just to thin it down, or just reheat it that little bit to get it back into a nice flowing consistency.
Martin is currently learning the art of making truffles.
We got a lot of chocolate here, and I like to dip a truffle. That is easier and something special for me, yeah.
And truffles are sort of made with a centre, but they're just dipped in chocolate, swirled around, and it's got some sort of decoration on the top. And it's got to be the same every time you make something, otherwise you don't get the same result. So if anything's not quite in spec or a little bit off, you've got to recognise that fact so you don't use it.
Even making the most basic kinds of chocolate requires a lot of skill.
You get a raw chocolate, melt it down, and then you take it quite quickly up to a temperature of about 50 degrees, back down to 20, 28 degrees rapidly, and then back up to 31, which stabilises all the crystals, and at that temperature it just stays in temper. Over here, most of our chocolates are what they call flood-filled, so they flood a mould, empty half of it out, so it leaves the base in the mould, pipe in the filling, and then back it, so in other words, re-flood it and then scrape the surplus off.
Spending all day in a chocolate factory may sound like heaven, but in reality it's not that easy.
Actually, I like chocolate, but smell is, yeah, I don't like smell, because when I get back to home, it smells like not good.
Until Korean-born Martin moved to New Zealand, he had never seen so many different kinds of chocolate either.
I never seen the chili chocolate, mint, something else. Yeah, and in Korea we just have milk chocolate and dark chocolate. That's all. Yeah.
Martin might have only been here 3 years, but he's well settled in.
I love here. Yeah. First time I came here, the purpose is make a different country people. That's all. But I met my wife here, and now I got a daughter.
Now happily married, Martin is content on continuing to learn the tricks of the trade. For others out there who might be interested in becoming a chocolatier, there are certain characteristics that are very important.
Patience is a big one, attention to detail, really good fine motor skills, something that people often don't think of, but with all the decorating and things you need that. And you need to be able to learn, really learn quickly as well.
All things Martin has been quick to take on board. And with the shapes, decorations, colours and tastes, there'll still be plenty to learn.